DJI Osmo 6. Now, before I get into the reasons why I'm gonna return this thing, let's talk about who this gimbal is for and what it's great at. First off, phone vloggers. If you just wanna take this thing out while you're traveling and on vacation, perfect here. What's cool is you can easily flip the camera back and forth, and on top of that, you have a selfie stick with a built-in gimbal. All right, front-facing tracking. Super convenient, especially if you're filming by yourself. This is definitely a great gimbal for you. Let's check out some of these other features. Portable grab-and-go type filmmakers. Having the ability to open this thing up, snap your phone straight to it, and then toss it back in your backpack when you're done is the easiest way to film, especially with a gimbal. Now, I'm not gonna get into the specifics on the app and all the details that go on with that. You can check out some stuff on YouTube. I'll throw some links in the description, and there's plenty of content out there around it. But I do want to get to why we're returning this thing. And to do that, we got to head back to LA and talk in the studio. Okay, we are back, and now let's talk about the reasons why I'm going to return the Osmo 6. And the first reason is the mounting system. I don't like having to carry this extra piece with me, and I especially don't want to keep this on my phone if I'm traveling or I'm out and about. Now, what I have found out is you can technically stick this here, and we can close this, and you can kind of lock it, but it's a little tight, and it's clear that this wasn't made to stay on the device. You don't want to put this in your pocket, it just makes it extra bulky. So this is one of the reasons why I'm returning it, because it's just something I'm going to lose, or it's going to fall out in my backpack somewhere. Now, they do make, some third-party companies make things like this, which is a MagSafe mount for the iPhone. And you can snap that on there like that. I'll put the links in the description for this. And this snaps there, and you kind of get the same, let's see here. You kind of get the same type of mounting system, but you don't have to have a clamp, which is convenient and still works the same way, and it is a little bit easier, but you kind of come across with the same problem, and that is when you take your phone off, now you got this extra piece you got to carry. So that's reason one. Now let's talk about reason two. This is the motion I probably use the most with the gimbal, and it's from the tilt motor, and it's going from this position to this position. And especially if I'm trying to get a little closer to something and I just want to be able to push in, that right there is my most used motion when I use a gimbal. It's just so I can reach a little bit more, you know, doing this. And what I have found is with the Osmo 6, you can't do that motion unless you manually do it. So let me set that up real fast. All right, so here we are. We got this all set. And now you'll notice what happens when I go from here to here, my phone starts pointing down. Now the camera's looking down, it's not staying straight, which is where I want it to go. And if you want to manually do this, you have to lift up the selfie stick portion and manually tilt. And at that point, now you can be here, which is still a nice option, but then when I go back up, my phone's looking up. So having to manually do this motion because the tilt motor can't angle that much is kind of a deal breaker for me. That's literally the main reason why I'm returning it. Now, here's the thing. If I didn't already have a gimbal like the Ronin SC, I would absolutely keep the Osmo 6. I think it's a great product, especially if you're shooting on your phone a lot and you want something small, portable for travel. This thing is awesome. I think it's a really cool piece of technology, especially if you want to get into using a gimbal for the experience and for that nice stability. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Hit me with a like or sub for the algorithm. Stay tuned for more videos on gear reviews, content, and other things like that. We out.